My name is Timothy Mitchell. I'm a latex application specialist. What we have here is the new Latex 560. This will be released in a couple months. We're presenting it to everyone, having a clear understanding of how it works, some of the new features on the printer. The printer is a continuation of our best-selling latex technology. It uses the same Gen 3 inks that we use on the 360, 370, but what we've added to this printer are a few real refinements, and these refinements make a big difference in speed, they make a big difference in operation, they're easy to use, and I want to go over some of the main features of this new 570 that set it apart from the 360 generation. First of all, you notice that there's a new curing module. The curing module is larger and it is self-contained. The curing module is designed, this was really taken in many cases from the ideas we had on our larger industrial latex printers. We are evacuating the condensation through this chamber, and then it goes to the end of the chamber and it is collected down there in that little nice bucket. That is clear so you can see when you're full. It's very easy to change out. What we're trying to do is we're trying to capture the water that's evaporated from the printer. And in the evaporation stage, traditionally, it would be much more open to the air. So this one is self-contained. It's also probably going to reduce your ambient temperatures quite a bit. You know, people have really noticed that this doesn't seem to have as much heat from it. So for my Minnesota customers in the winter, you've lost your space heater. On the other hand, for the people in Arizona, this will be a big relief. That evacuation, that's a new feature in this printer. Number two, you'll notice that the entire take-up reel system is new, and it really is new, and it's remarkable. It's a wonderful take-up system we developed. Essentially, it's like a carousel. So what you're seeing here is actually the take-up roll. Normally, when you load it, there's the traditional front load tray, and then you pull this lever here, and the whole thing tilts back. And so it actually rotates the roll back into the print back here, and then your take-up is put right up in front. You notice the distance from the platen to the take-up is much, much shorter, so we've reduced the waste in webbing considerably. This also is very, very accurate. We feel that we've improved our accuracy for long panel runs, and then also it's real easy to load. You can bring it right down here, and it's much easier to load, I find, especially while it's running. In the past, while it's trying to load while it's running, it's low. You've got to kind of get low to the ground. With this one, it's right there. You just do a quick tape up. Everything rolls onto the take-up nicely. And then we have a very light dancer bar. We also changed the trajectory a little bit. And then this curing module actually has a lid, so you can lift this up, and then while you're loading, you lift that to load the material. The whole process from curing, the print path, and the take-up is a considerable refinement. We just keep developing, keep adding on, making minor changes, some nice changes through the whole front and loading process. Next, this. Now this is really cool. What this is, and it looks kind of nondescript, it looks like a sponge wrapped around a bar. It's a lot more than that. This is an effort that people have been trying to fix for a long time. We did it. This is patented. So our engineers have been working on bad plasticizer. So a lot of times when you have a banner like this and it's been sitting around, or it was stored improperly, or it's old, any number of things, and you run it and you see the traditional bad plasticizer signs. Well, this is a roller that can be inserted prior to printing. It has a little gear and it will smooth out that plasticizer. So if you have a roll of banner right now that you're just about to throw away, on a 560 you could put this in. This will smooth out that plasticizer, and you would be surprised how good the print looks by comparison. It's almost a night and day difference. We have a wall over here on the other side which shows you those differences. This is a patented feature, and this is new for the 500 series. Also in the 500 series, when you're printing, especially with a lot of cut marks, and I do a lot of printing on zoomed, so I might do a group of 30 for the zoomed, and I'll queue up, say, 15 jobs. I need it to print a group of 30 and it has cut marks around it. I don't want to do hundreds at a time because I need my cutter to have a certain parameters around it. With this, instead of printing each job and rolling back and coming back again, it's concatenation, or continuous printing. So it rolls continuously through the printer, and it prints each job one after another. Like say you had 8 pass, 100% density, it's going to print them all in succession without having to go treat each job as a separate one. It'll print the whole queue. A wonderful feature on this printer. So those are your major features. When we introduced this curing unit, what it's allowed us to do is print faster. So the productivity on this printer is about 30% faster than the other generation of printers. And then we have a 570, which is exactly like this 560, but we've added a bulk system. So you can use 3-liter bulk, and the bulk system goes right down along the front down here. Oh, and since I have this here, let me show you what this is. This is nice, particularly for heavier rolls. So this printer is designed to hold a 115-pound roll. So if you have a heavy roll of banner, it clicks right into the loading tray, and then you can just turn it up. It lifts this, and this allows you to support the roll a little easier so you don't have to muscle it on. And that's a feature that we've introduced in this new take-up system. So when you're loading, that'll help a lot with heavy rolls. You just turn the little handle and then turn it back down again when you're done. Those are your core features of the 570. It's a continuation, but there are some real refinements that we really like. Productivity, new curing, new take-up system, and then our wonderful anti-plasticizer bar. So all you people with rolls of vinyl, don't throw them away. You can save them. Believe me, it's wonderful. Great tool. So if you want more information on the new latex printers, it is hp.com/go/latex. That is the best place to go to get more information on all of our printing technology.